Welcome back to Testing the Internet series. You're watching Part 20, Key Presses. In the last video, you learned how to handle the 3 different JavaScript alert types: alert, confirm, and prompt. In the case of prompt, we also showed how to verify the entered result by inspecting an element on the actual page. In this video, you will learn how to send special keystrokes, like ESC, enter, or ALT, using Leapwork's type web text block. When clicks aren't enough, automating keystrokes becomes the real challenge. Have you ever run into a test where clicking just wasn't enough, and you needed to press a key to move forward? Like hitting enter to submit a form, pressing ESC to close a pop-up, or using arrow keys to move through a drop-down. These issues happen because most automation tools don't handle special keystrokes well. They either ignore them, require complex scripting, or fail due to bad timing. That's where Leapwork makes a difference, letting you send any keystroke easily and codelessly, so your test stays smooth, accurate, and stress-free. To demonstrate, we'll show you a simple scenario. When you press the Tab key, it shows Tab inserted. The same goes for Alt, it shows Alt inserted. For our purpose, what we're going to do is to send a Tab keystroke to the web application, and then we're going to test that the word tap was entered into this element on the web page. Let's create our automation flow and begin by starting the recorder to launch the test case. First, we'll capture the key presses text element on the page and select Find Web Element block. Once the element is selected, we save and close the recorder. This step is needed because the type web text block requires a web element as input, even when we're not typing into a field. In most cases, when we type any text on the web, there's usually a field involved. That's why we need the source element. But in this case, we want to add the keystrokes directly into the page so the page itself picks them up. A keystroke just means pressing a key on the keyboard, like Tab or Enter. We want to send a Tab key press, so we'll enable the capture, press the Tab key, and then disable the capture again. Let's check if Tab appears on the page to confirm the key press worked. Now let's run the test case till here and check if it shows up on the page. Yes, we can see the Tab key has been pressed successfully. Now let's capture this element to verify its appearance. Let's launch the recorder and capture it. Yes, we'll use Find Web Element block here, so as to find the result area where the key press response appears. Let's save and close the recorder. To get the text from that element, we'll use a Get Web Text block. We'll connect the element we just captured to the source input of this block. It will tell the Get Web Text block exactly where to look on the page to find the text. The nice thing about using Get Web Text is that we can look for specific text patterns. For example, if we type "you entered" as the format, it will return the text that comes after that phrase. If you look at the website, the result shows "you entered" tab, so we should get tab as the output. Next, we use a compare block to check if the text we got is actually tab. Here, we'll use the text we got from the Get Web Text block. If the comparison passes, we'll add a pass block to confirm it worked. Let's run our flow. And yes, we can see that our flow passed with the expected outcomes. Find Web Element block successfully located the header element H3. The type web text block typed the Tab key, and the Find Web Element block captured the result area. Then, the Get Web Text block read the text Tab, which the compare block confirmed as correct. Finally, the pass block showed that the flow ran successfully. And that's how you can simulate key presses in Leapwork with just a few clicks, quick and code-free. Now, let's quickly recap the flow we followed to build this key presses automation scenario. We open the web page, used the type web text block to send the tab key, captured the result area, and used get web text to read the output. We then compared the result and confirmed success with a pass block. What you learned? Now you know how simple it is to automate and validate key presses in Leapwork by sending special keys through the type web text block. Automate key presses in seconds. No coding, no hassle, just results. Give this exercise a try yourself and see how much faster your automation can be. Moreover, to keep learning or if you ever feel stuck, explore our documentation, knowledge base, and reach out to support if needed. The answers are just a click away. Thank you for staying with us and see you in the next automation journey.